Hello, today we'll be continuing the introduction to AI. This is the part 2 of my previous video, which is Introduction to AI, part 1. What will be learned? What we'll cover in this video is what makes a company good at AI, the types of AI tools, how to use generative AI to transform your work, and what machine learning can and can't do. What makes a company good at AI? There are several factors that make a company good at AI, and they include, but are not limited to, the following. First one is executing pilot projects to gain momentum. What this means is that they are starting to execute AI related projects in order for them to gain momentum in whatever field that they're in, as doing so will force them to learn about AI, which will then in turn make them good at it. Second thing is building an in-house AI team, which means aside from doing the pilot projects and assigning it to whatever department, they also make their own team inside the company that is specifically dedicated to learning AI, to learning what it is, the types such as LLM, generative AI, etc., learning how to use it, learning how to, if there's any way that they can make their own. Third one is providing broad AI training. And what this means is that they provide AI training to all their employees, as well as making sure that the training itself is very broad enough for the people to have an understanding of AI, what it is, the types, and how to use it. Then, developing an AI strategy, which means how are they going to use AI for their own benefits? How are they going to try and respond to any competitors of theirs that are also using AI? Then the fifth one is developing internal and external communications. What this means, what this means is that they have to establish communications about that are specifically relating to AI, such as having a work group chat or having email correspondence with certain people that in order to discuss AI related topics that can help the business move forward. Next thing is types of AI tools. AI tools are AI powered software that can automate and assist users with a variety of tasks. There are several types of AI tools which include but are not limited to the following. The first type of AI tool is a standalone AI tool, and these are AI tools that are typically designed to be used on their own but can be used with others if used in the right setting. Examples of standalone AI tools include Speako, which is a type of AI tool that you use to help you with learning how to speak properly if you're trying to do something like attend an interview or a very important meeting. Second type of AI tools, integrated AI tools, and this refers to a built-in enhancement in an already existing system. An example of such is Neural Filters, which is an AI tool that's built into the Adobe Photoshop. And it lets you edit images by blurring the backgrounds, adjusting the colors, and changing the facial expressions, and more. The third type of AI tool is custom solutions, and these are AI tools that are designed to perform a very specific task, which can include something like being asked to not only design the plan for an apartment complex, but also how the apartment complex should look, what kind of materials go into it, how tall it should be, etc. How you can use generative AI to transform your work. For the people who did not watch the last video, generative AI is a set of AI systems that are used to produce high quality content such as text, images, and audio. In order to use generative AI, you must give it a prompt. And once again, for those who did not watch my last video, a prompt is an input given to the generative AI in order to receive a result which can either be an image, a video, or a piece of text. Prompts have two types: zero shot prompting, which is where you give it a prompt without any examples, or a few shot prompt, which is where you give it a prompt with an example. You can use generative AI to transform your work because you can use it to act like an assistant of sorts and use it to run things in the background to have it pick up on any errors you may make, etc. Examples of using generative AI to help you with your work include things like this. This is Runway ML, which is a text or image to video generator. You can use Runway to help you with work. Say you're trying to create a chart or an animated chart. You can get Runway to make you that animated chart, either using a photo or just text. And I'm going to demonstrate both of those in a second. As you can see, this is an example image of a bar chart, and to just create a video out of that, you simply have to click generate. As you can see, it's finished generating. So this is the result of using it to image. You can see that it's showing the bars going up and down, some of them as well as showing them glowing. Now for the word prompt, this is the result of creating an animated bar chart using prompts only instead of using an image. As you can see, just like this, it shows the bars fluctuating up and down, but towards the end it blurs out. Another type of generative AI that you can use is image generation. This is Leonardo AI, which you can use to generate images. And to generate an image, you just have to give it, like I said before, a prompt. For example, now we just wait for the prompt to finish and then you'll see the result. As you can see, this is the result of the first prompt, which only shows us the shoes and not the person. Meanwhile, this prompt, only two of the images show us the person wearing what was described. Now for the third type of generation, which is text. And this is Poe, which houses a lot of different chatbots which you can use to ask it questions or to get results. For example, here we were to ask it, congratulating a friend for getting engaged. As you can see, when you give it a prompt, it gives you this answer. So those are the three types of generation using generative AI. Lastly, what machine learning can and can't do. Machine learning is capable of doing many things, such as being able to teach algorithms, AIs, and LLMs, which are large language models, about things. But machine learning, in some cases, is unable to make the machines understand specific things about what it's being taught, what they're being taught. For example, the you can use machine learning to teach the algorithms, AI, and LLMs about things such as coffee cups, but sometimes the ML will not be able to teach them that coffee may be inside them. So it can teach them both about coffee cups and coffee, but in some cases may be unable to teach them that both of them can be put together. Another limitation of ML is that it is currently incapable of generating proper responses, proper human like responses. As demonstrated before, the response that was shown was somewhat robotic, which is to be expected from an AI. But that is something that will likely be fixed in the future as AI becomes more advanced and learns more things. To recap, what we covered is what does a company need to do in order to become good at AI? We covered the types of AI tools. We then covered how generative AI can be used to transform your work and then showed some examples of how to use it, as well as the different types of generative AI. Then we finally covered what machine learning can and cannot do. Thank you for watching.